hoopers, welcome back. Today's on-body hooping lesson is going to feature some preparation stages to shoulder hooping or chest hooping. We're going to be starting by engaging the hands and arms a little bit more into our waist hooping routine, including hooping with one, possibly two arms inside the hoop. Now, before I start the hoop spinning on my body, let's talk about isolating movement of the chest. And this is a little belly dancing technique that we're just going to add in here. So if you've never belly danced before, don't worry. We're gonna have our hands to our hips, knees are soft, pelvis is tucked, spine is tall, chest is lifted. Now, I'm gonna have my hands to my hips to demonstrate this at first. We are going to be pressing our rib cage to the side, lifting up, and I'm not back bending, I'm lifting the chest. So down, lift, down, lift. So let's add in the side press. My ribs press to the side, lifting the chest, press to the opposite side, lower the chest. Press, lift, press, lower, press, lift, press, lower. Let's try it to the other side. Over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down. I'm kind of overemphasizing this movement just so you can see what the chest is doing. And notice as it smooths out. So this is not the exact motion that we are creating when we are chest or shoulder hooping, but this is a really great exercise to unlock some of the isolated movements of the upper body, because we're not doing that very much in our lives these days. So when we're ready to start implementing the hoop from the waist to the chest and adding in the arms, of course, we'll start spinning with the hoop around our waist. You can start in your dominant direction, and of course, we're gonna switch it up. So get a nice little rhythm going. And without looking down like this, we're going to look down, just looking the head towards the earth. Now I want you to find the rhythm of when the most space of the hoop is in front of your body. Sometimes this helps with like a little internal narrative of space, 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 space. You'll start to rock into it. Try not to slow down too much. And if the narrative is distracting, just use your observational powers, right? So with the hoop spinning left, I'm going to be starting this movement with my left hand. If your hoop is spinning right, you're going to start this movement with your right hand. We call these scoops. So this helps with timing. Left hand, I'm going to wait for the space in front of my body, and I'm going to scoop it in. Let me slow that movement down. The hoop is in front. My left hand is going to come in, fingertips to the earth, and I'm going to scoop my hand to the side. I'm scooping, scooping, scooping. It's almost like a fluttery dig or something, right? It's subtle and it smooths out in time. So let me show you at full speed. Hoop is going, and I'm going to scoop, scoop. All right. It's pretty simple. Adds a little bit of cool flair and effect to your flow. And then we can add in the other hand, but first, let's try it our non-dominant way. So again, we wait for space, scoop. We are traveling with the momentum of the hoop, keeping the arm tight to the body, scooping in front of the hip flexors and around to the side of the hip and lifting up. And you notice I'm not as smooth on this side because this is my non-dominant side. And my hand is actually coming even a little bit behind my back on this side. On my dominant side, I'm much faster, and the hoop's coming out more at my outer hip. So let's add in both hands. We will be starting with the same hand. So whatever way your hoop is spinning, that is the hand you're going to start with. Scoop, scoop. Now my right hand, my other hand is going to follow. Scoop, 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 scoop. It doesn't scoop in the same opening. There's an opening, left hand down, next opening, right hand down. And this hand is going like this in front of my body, scooping in, traveling with the hoop, pulling up. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now watch it with a little bit of dancing movement. Oh, that leads us to shoulder hooping. That's where we're headed next. But first, let's try it on the other side. Find your opposite spin. And for me, maintaining this means I need to turn a little bit in a circle. My right hand will go in first since my hoop is spinning right. Scoop, scoop. Whew, you'll see I need a lot more energy to keep the hoop going in this direction. But really, really good for your brain and for your body, the development of the muscle memory here, to do both sides every single practice and every single drill, even if it's not perfect. All right, so let's build off of our scooping. Scoop, 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 scoop. We're going to be putting one arm in and letting the hoop rotate once or twice around the body with our arm in. So the starting hand of our scoops, so traveling left, left hand, I'm going to be putting my arm in, and I'm not going to like penguin arm, right? I'm going to keep a subtle bend to my elbow. This is a very chill little movement here. It's just like a little baby wing coming to the side. You'll feel the hoop. Remember, it travels around those 4 parts of the body. Now your arm is going to take over in the space of your waist. It's not this. We're not in the chicken dance. It's just a little subtle press. All right, let's see what that looks like. So left hand is going to come in just like I did with my scoops, but this time I'm going to leave my arm to the side. I'm still pressing into my chest. In fact, my chest is taking over a little bit more than my waist. My arm is tight, my elbow is soft, and I'm creating that little rhythm here with my upper arm just above the elbow. All right, let's try it the other way. Now I'm spinning right, right arm goes in. And same thing, nice and chill. You'll notice as the momentum of the hoop gets going, you'll feel how the hoop is traveling and your arm can almost guide the hoop behind you. This is a lot of like mind to muscle experience. So just be really present in the moment and notice how a circle moves, right? There's all these different ways and planes and shapes. And our lesson here is really how to move within a circle. And you're gonna hear me say this a million times, it is circle magic. It's very special. All right, last little drill for us in the up body, on body hooping. There are more things we will get into later, but let's try to get both arms in. We're not gonna cover full chest hooping, shoulder hooping today. This is just drills that I want you to start with in order to start progressing towards that level. Spinning left, left arm comes in. I'm looking for the space in front, and my right arm is going to go in. Both of my arms are like mirrors. And my right arm is doing a little bit more work. I'm going to try to keep my shoulders relaxed. We're not here. Oops. We're here. And again, I'm going to cover how to keep this sustained going in another class, but I just want you to start playing around with experimenting, bringing in both arms. So let's send it the other way. Spinning right, right arm first. In, left arm. Arms are chill, gently pulsing. So take a look at my left upper arm. It's a little clunky because I'm not used to the side. My energy level started to drop. But I'm using that arm to sort of propel the hoop forward. It's an assisted movement. So now I'm going to do it with my right arm. I'll try to do this from the side. It's not a huge movement, right? That can work, but it gets a little clunky. It's a subtle pull back to forward. And again, we'll go deeper into that in another lesson. So that was it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.